This is Driving with Miles. Who needs this? First, I am a state certified driving instructor. I teach teens and adults. This is going to be an outside view of downtown turning and parking, left turns and right turns. I want you to enjoy this. So I'm looking ahead, I'm scanning. On your DMV test or road test, you will have to go up to a four-way stop. You need to understand the rules of a four-way stop. So I'm going up to the intersection. I will be making a left-hand turn. I'm going to cover my brakes, slow down. I see the pedestrian to the right. I want to have a complete stop. I want to look left, right, left. I've had the complete stop. I will be making a left-hand turn, and I'm turning hand over hand into the turn, and I turn out hand over hand. I'm going to look, I'm going to scan. We'll do another separate video on parking. I want to talk about speed control today, turns. I'm scanning, I'm looking. If you don't know, we're on a one-way. Your DMV tester, road tester, they have state-approved routes that they will take you on. So I'm looking through, maintaining good speed and control. There's a four-way stop. I'm gonna go ahead and make a right turn. So I'm looking at the intersection before I get here. I look left, I look right, I look left. I'm maintaining good speed and good control. I wanna come up to the stop line. I wanna have a complete stop. I'm gonna look left, right, left. I'm gonna go up and look carefully, covering my brake, and then I'm gonna go ahead and make a right turn. I'm turning hand over hand into the turn, and I turn hand over hand out of the turn. I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate some parking in a one-way and having some good speed control. So I turn on my right turn signal. I'm looking left, I'm looking right. This is a one-way parking lot. I go up. I'm staying to the right because in North America, we drive on the right side of the road. And then I'm gonna make a parking maneuver in one of these angle parking spots to the right. So I'm covering my brake. Again, this is an outside view this time. I turn back hand over hand. I'm in the lanes. I put it in park. Some maneuvers will have you honk the horn. Now I'm gonna reverse out. I'm looking over my right shoulder and I turn back hand over hand to the right. The rear will go out to the front. The front will go, the rear will go out to the front. The rear will go out, the front will go out to the left. The rear will go to the right. All right, so now I'm looking, I'm scanning. I'm gonna go ahead and make a left turn. So I'm going up to the stop sign. I'm looking left, I'm looking right. I'm staying on the correct side of the road, and the correct side of the road is the right. I turn on my left blinker, I look left, I look right. I turn hand over hand into the turn, and I turn back slowly. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and make a left turn at the intersection. So I turn on my left turn signal. I'm looking left, I'm looking right. This is a four-way stop. Your DMV testers, road testers, as well as instructors, we take students to areas like this to have a complete stop. I look left, I look right, I look left, I inch forward slowly because people do not stop. And I turn hand over hand. Remember, North America, we drive on the right side of the road. I turn out hand over hand. Now I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate some 2-point and 3-point turnarounds. I see the car there, they have the right of way over me, so I wait, and I wait. And then the truck just went, I stopped, no big deal. I turn hand over hand into the driveway, and I roll up. Now I have to reverse because I want to demonstrate a 3-point turnaround. I'm covering my brake. I look left, I look right. I roll down slowly. I turn hand over hand to the right. The rear will go to the right. The front will go to the left. And then I turn back hand over hand. Let's talk about four-way stops. I want to go ahead and make a right turn. So I'm looking left, I look right, I look left. I want to stop at the stop line. A complete stop, remain motionless. Again, I look left, I look right. This is outside view only this time. I turn hand over hand into the turn, and then I turn out hand over hand. You should be able to see the broken yellow line. You should be able to see the park spots to the right. So I'm going to take my time. I'm gonna make a left turn into this alleyway, and I'm gonna do another turnaround. So I'm covering my brake, my blinker's on. I'm going up slow, I'm taking my time. I turn back and I put it in reverse. I'm looking left, I'm looking right. My right turn signal's on. Why? Because the rear of my car is going to the right, the front's going to the left. I'm looking, I'm checking, I back up slowly. I turn out hand over hand, and that's a really nice turn. I'm gonna go ahead and work on turns today. We'll not do parking today. I'm scanning left, I'm scanning right. I'm looking ahead at the intersection. That car kind of creeped up, kind of weird. So I'm gonna turn on my left turn signal. Again, I stop at the stop line, complete stop, look left, look right, look left. I've stopped. Now I'm gonna inch forward, going slow, covering my brake, and then I make my hand over hand turn. If I let the wheel go, the car will veer out. And that's what I just did. So you have to maintain good control. So I'm gonna continue to move forward. I'm gonna go up to the stop line. I'm gonna have a complete stop, and then I stop completely. Then I wanna go straight across. I'm looking left, I'm looking right. So no blinker because I can't make a left because it's a one-way. So I'm gonna go across, I did look. I'm gonna continue to move forward. I go up through the intersection, and then let's hit this stall park. My blinker's on, and then I'm gonna turn hand over hand, and I'm demonstrating it. I walk it like I talk it. I'm covering my brake. I'm square. I'm in the lane on both sides. So that's a good parking maneuver. Now I'm looking, I'm turning, I'm gonna go ahead and reverse out. I'm rolling back, I'm turning my wheel to the left, the rear goes to the left, the front swings out to the right. I'm looking behind me, I'm checking. You can see the line. I turn back hand over hand. You'll see the regulatory sign there too. One is a stop sign, four-way stop, and also the regulatory sign says I cannot make a right turn. So I'm gonna make a left turn, and then I'm gonna go ahead and look and check and scan. I'm gonna make my left turn, and then I'm gonna come up. Now I'm scanning, I'm looking. I'm gonna go ahead and make a left turn into the parking lot. My blinker's on, mirror, turn signal, blind spot. I'm looking, I'm checking. I come in, I go in slowly. I'm in a parking lot area. I'm gonna go ahead and make a left turn, another blinker on. I turn back, hand over hand out. This is a great area to learn hand over hand turns. My left blinker's on. I'm gonna pick a parking spot. I'm looking, I'm scanning, covering my brake. I'm gonna turn hand over hand. Again, this is a major metropolitan city. I turn back, hand over hand. That's a nice maneuver. Now I'm gonna reverse out. I'm gonna turn my wheel to the right. The rear goes to the right. Again, this is an outside view. I'm looking, I'm checking. I turn back, hand over hand. And then I'm scanning, I'm looking. I wanna make a right turn out. So I'm looking left, looking right. I'm gonna go to the end of the driveway. I'm turning smooth. And again, I'm staying on the right side of the road because in North America, we drive on the right. I stop, I look, I check traffic. I'm the secondary road. The main road has the right of way. I roll down slowly. I'm making a nice turn. I turn out hand over hand. Now I'm gonna make a left-hand turn. This is a four-way stop. The first car to get here is the first car to leave. So I have a complete stop. 3 seconds, 1001, 1002, 1003. I'm gonna move forward. I'm looking left, looking right, and I'm gonna turn hand over hand, looking where I wanna go. Now I turn out hand over hand. So I'm going up to the stop sign again. This is right turns and left turns today, no parking. Outside view only. I'm looking left, I'm looking right. I'm gonna have a complete stop. 1001, 1002, 1003. I look left, I look right, and then I turn hand over hand into my turn, and then I turn out hand over hand. I see the pedestrian, so I'm just gonna go slow. I'm taking my time. I'm going up, I'm scanning, I'm looking. I'm staying aware and being that defensive driver. So I'm gonna go up to the stop sign, and then I wanna make a right-hand turn, so my blinker's on, 100 feet, a half a block. I'm gonna stop at the stop line again. I love taking students to these small downtown areas. I have a complete stop. Then I go up and look, and I check, and I'm gonna make a right turn, turning hand over hand. Do not overturn or underturn. I turn back, hand over hand out. So I'm scanning, I'm looking here for pedestrians, being that defensive driver, looking for people walking between cars. Why? Because we're in a downtown area. I have a complete stop. Then I'm looking left, looking right, looking left. Then I'm gonna go ahead and make my left-hand turn. I'm looking, I'm checking. I turn hand over hand into the turn, and I turn hand over hand out. So I'm scanning, I'm looking, I'm being patient, always being aware of pedestrians, and always searching and looking. If you find this of value, which I hope you do, and remember, I am a state certified instructor. I teach teens and adults. This is Driving with Miles. I want to say I appreciate you. I love you. Please give this a thumbs up and please subscribe. More content coming. I love you and appreciate you.